Hello everyone. You read the title of the stream. Today we're gonna be playing more Minecraft. Now, I have been recently taking notice I have been playing a lot more Minecraft than everything else. Mostly Minecraft Risk of Rain 2. I haven't played Fruit Bus and Astroneer in a really long time, but that's okay. I want to assure all of you that I will eventually get back into playing those games. It's just that I don't know, I find myself really comfortable. I suppose the way those videos of like people who claim they're streamers and they give you advice even though you've never seen them stream in your life. Yeah, I'd say I found my niche is something that they would say. Sorry if I'm stumbling over my words a bit. It's been kind of an exciting day. Well, exciting chill, I guess. It's hard to describe the way I feel right now, both excited and very chill, because well, I don't know, I feel like I was quite hold on, I gotta do a coughing fit. Let me mute my mic. There we go, okay. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah. I had a good day today, just in general. I wake up, I make some food for my sibling. He gets his chicken and fries. We love us some chicken and fries in our house. Absolute classic. And then from there I make dang it, my mind just trailed off. Oh, right, I made some pancakes. Cinnamon pancakes I learned how to make in culinary class. Because in my new school year, I have my good old culinary as an elective. So I made some pancakes yesterday, and I made some today, using some of because we have a lot of pancake mix and a lot of cinnamon. I want to add some like vanilla extract, get that extra flavor, but just cinnamon works as well. I gotta tell you, it's a hell of a lot better than just base pancake mix. Because, let's be real, that gets kind of boring. What else did I do today? Let's see, let me recount. I did my laundry again. Well, I finished my laundry. Do my laundry over the course of multiple days because I keep forgetting to do certain parts of the process. Yeah, if my voice just starts slowly increasing in pitch and like it's doing now, like slightly more strained, you'll know when you hear it. That's when I'm about to like cough. I'm mostly about the sickness that I've had. I've actually been getting a lot better. I feel normal, which is nice after a really long time. Is this on shuffle? It is not on shuffle. Put it on a mellow high. Mellow high is good. There we go. Actually, you know what? That's too foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't. Me personally, I'm more privy to C14, C418's music, the more classic Minecraft stuff, if you will. I'm sure y'all can sort of get behind that, It's understandable. So, goals of today's stream. Well, our island sucks. It only has a house and a bunch of random stuff strewn about. I want to fix the infrastructure of this island because it looks like shit. We are gonna make it I suppose we could make it like a little village of sorts, but I want there to be a lot more lushness. I want more life on this island because all the life there is trees and like a few pens. We must fix it. Maybe even get some villagers in here, who knows? I need neighbors. I'm lonely as hell. My only friend is a llama named Candy and an unnamed horse. Just... Man. Do you ever just randomly get that feeling where, like, you just kind of zone out for a moment and then you kind of reach, like, a perfect state of, like, contentment and, like, I don't... sort of like ascendancy in your soul? That's what I just felt. It's weird. It's, like, really weird. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'm just tripping out. I mean, I have been doing some minor stuff with inhalants recently. Well, not today. I'm completely sober, but I don't know. Boop doop doo. I might make some pancakes for... Excuse me. Yeah, I might make some pancakes for the rest of the family. Sorry, I have to... Sorry for prolonged silences. I just have to continue muting my mic, otherwise I cough awkwardly, and it just sounds really bad in post. I don't like it. So that's exactly the reason why I have to mute for all of it, but the coughing gets pretty intense sometimes. It kind of builds up as like this tickle in my throat. Like, besides the coughing, there's no sickness left to speak of. As some would say, I am cured. Oh god, the massive lag spike. Not the stream. Stream quality is fine. I just forgot. Hold on. Let me disable my shaders for a moment, because... Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. So... Yeah, I have shaders enabled all the time on my world, but having the shaders on frickin'... It kills my FPS like crazy for a little bit, you know? Like, the game can run at best like 200 FPS, that's why I set it to. But when there's like, but usually averages around to like 150 or so. And there's just kind of these inconsistent drops between. Yeah, the click when you hear it is always just me pressing the mute button on my mic because it's quite loud. But I honestly prefer that kind of I don't know, I prefer that kind of click to it. Right, you're probably hearing a little bit of Minecraft sounds as well. I'm just doing some stuff in preparation of the stream. Actually, I'll probably head over. There we go. Welcome to Minecraft. Where's my model? There I am, okay. Yeah, I had that hidden because I was filming a Risk of Rain 2 video. Turtle! Tutel! Tutel! Hi! Little Tutel. I love a little Tutel. So yeah, we've got to improve infrastructure on this island. I'm thinking a little village. I don't know. Because this entire place is just kind of a mess with torches everywhere. That's just not very... Hold on. It's not very pretty. I mean, we have the farms. We have the pen. I'll actually, maybe give a little tour. We have this river for all the farming, agriculture. Then we have this nice tree plantation, which is like a forest. For some reason, a creeper pit with a mangrove tree growing in it. I don't know what I was doing back then. This kind of oh yeah, exposed water cave right here. I'm gonna turn this into like a little natural swimming pool. Well, and I did it on my, I remember I did it on the creative mode copy of this world. Yeah, right here. Gotta turn this exposed cave into like a nice little beach resort area with like the water and everything. And like the cherry trees. That'll look very pretty. Oh yeah, and I've also just been doing some rough drafting here because I'm thinking this, yeah, this area could be like sort of a courtyard slash little bit of a courtyard slash resort. Well, not resort. We're gonna have a resort area over here, courtyard area, you know, like kind of a food court with food stands, you know, and then we're gonna have this this water area. This area is barred off because it's too deep for visitors. Maybe we don't even need the resort, though the resort theming would kind of work well. I'm thinking like, but at least this little area right here with the water. This is definitely, undoubtedly going to become a little swimming area. Actually, isn't this... Yeah, this axolotl is blue. I found, well, I didn't find it. I made that axolotl using commands, but I got blue axolotl on this creative world as well. Add it to my... Yeah, all of my, all the stuff in the operator utilities and just a bunch of other crap that is hard to get, I put into saved hotbars. Not that that's relevant, because this is survival. We're playing only on survival. Trident. 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 I gotta take... I want your trident, good sir. Your trident is enchanted. Oh, I might actually die here. Wait, oh my god, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped the I'm so excited, he dropped the trident. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, I exposed most of this, so now I just need to... So the way I went about this is that it's like sort of a little lake here. Like, how do I explain this? In pools, I remember my pool used to have this and like a few others. There's the shelf. I forget, something shelf, which had the yeah, something shelf. It was like this area of like sort of higher up than the rest of the pool, where like you have just a few inches of water you can chill in, but it's mostly covered in sunlight. It's for people who want to be in water but like didn't want to like fully be in water. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that for this area that's made of sandstone. Which will then turn deeper around here, as this will be more of a swimming-ish area. And then this area will be blocked off by fences, so that way, because, you know, cave diving, as in actually diving in caves, is, it's not a thing you should be doing if you value your life. Ah, shit, wait. Yeah, the problem with making this into a sort of swimming area is that, this area just keeps collapsing in on itself because it's all sand. Which sucks. Because that means I have to keep fixing it. And it's annoying as hell. I have sand in here. Ooh. We have enchanted gapple. Yeah, we're also gonna try and make a museum with all the things over here. Actually, no, I think a museum could look very nice on this island. I'll probably try and make it on one of the grass areas. Because putting a museum on the sand would not really be good for preserving the artifacts. And then, I think adding a pier would look nice too. Somewhere. Oh, you've got it. There we go. Yeah, I think this is nice. Maybe, maybe make less of a straight line. Yeah, like that. That's good. I don't want it to look like too man-made, but also I don't want to make it too, like... Terraforming's difficult, okay? And now we just fill in the rest of this with sand. If we ever get bored of making sort of island infrastructure here, we'll also probably go on, we'll probably try looking for the stronghold a little bit. You know, just a little side project to do. No, I'm switching this from the actual Minecraft music to some lo-fi, because... Yeah, there we go. I think I prefer this better. There's a little bit of that. Torches. I forget, did I already find cherry blossom trees, or do I need to get those for the... Oh, for fuck's sake. So annoying, bro. No, I think making, yeah, making some more room on the side here would be... Yeah, I think... This is really working itself out already. You can kinda see what I'm going for. And then right here, we're gonna try and build like a little gateway up. Though I forget exactly how it's gonna be done. I know I want it to be at kind of like a curve. I suck at geometry, so I can't tell you what I want it to look like, even if I tried. But hopefully y'all get it. And then like just a little dock right there for people to sit on as well. I should really get the what's the mod again? The mod that like breaks the leaves as soon as you like break the thing. I should get that because collecting wood can be a bitch sometimes. Like, y'all get it, y'all get it. Here it goes. 11 spruce logs, that should be enough to build a little thing over here. Probably not gonna go like full Minecraft YouTuber, you know, the whole I survived 100 days in my forever world, you know. Hold on, wait. Let me just toggle my F3 screen, because this does not have a... Oh wait, I already have a day counter. I may be stupid. Also, I'll move, I'll try and find a spot for this piece of text that isn't in the way of anything. I'll try and put it next to the map. Just a little more. That's good. I think that looks great. I'm not trying to go exactly for what I built in the other world, but I'm using it as just kind of a general frame of reference. So anyways, put log here, logs there, and then the rest will be plank, probably. It's most likely gonna be plank. So we're also gonna have like these little things for like there we can see like the little dips of water. I like the way that looks, so we're gonna kind of lean into that a little bit. This and that. Yeah, it makes it look more kind of authentic. A little bit more cozy, makes the place feel lived in. You know, like it's kind of like a little bit worn down. Just a random off thought. Holy crap, loyalty and unbreaking on that? Why didn't I check the enchants before? That is busted. Random thought, like wouldn't people in Europe have a different perception of like people who died in a house versus like Americans? Because like Americans only really settled into, you know, our place like maybe a few hundred years ago, while Europeans have been there for like thousands. So naturally, Americans don't really have as much old architecture and the like, so like if you were buying a house in America and someone said, "Oh, someone died in this house, that's why we're selling it," you'd think that like you'd basically think like, "Oh, someone was friggin' murdered here," because which also that's a reasonable assumption because it's America. That enough said. But hold on. But also like but in Europe, because those houses have been there for like at least 100 years or more, actually like more than 200 300 years, someone died in this house. Yeah, no shit, people die in the house all the time because like there's a bunch of people that lived in there. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry for my insane ramblings over completely unrelated subjects. But, you know, I suppose that's what makes the mark of a good streamer. Whoa, holy shit. I was about to walk over that. If I'd walked over that, I probably would have died. Thinking of, I'll probably expand this a little more outwards, remove some of the sand, make it a bit more, yeah, just give it a little bit more depth. As with this extra depth, you have like more space to swim, if that makes any sense. Yeah, this is nice. I do indeed like the look of this. What I do not like the look of is freaking sand, bro. Like having the floating sand is just, it's just unsatisfying. There's a flagrant denial of the laws of physics. Except for that, we're leaving that alone because that'll cause a massive cave-in. Anyways, let's see if we can... Yeah, let's get that gate set up right there. What's really fun, but also probably the most annoying part of building Minecraft is building at slight angles instead of on the grid. Because either it'll look really good and gives like a lot of sort of tone to it. Well, not tone. I'm just using buzzwords to try and explain, even though that doesn't help. Here, let's just dig out a lot and see what we can do with it. Okay, so we wanna, yeah, get a curve roughly around there. So we'll build a, yeah, build up this gate to kind of mark it. I don't know how I'm gonna... There. That's what we're kind of going for. Maybe not this exact shape of a gate, but you get the idea. And now we need to get, gate here. Gate here. Well, I need more jungle. Do I only have the one jungle tree? I swear. Is this jungle? Why is it shaped like an oak if this is jungle? That's weird. Now right here, 1, 2, 3. And then right here. That's good, that's good. I like the look of this so far. I could actually just kind of leave that be in its current state, and I think it would already look good. But I think we can really make it shine. Right here. Hold on, gotta light it. Light it up. Yeah, it goes from here to here. So now it just needs a little bit of jungle wood, which we're running out of rapidly. But that's okay. Need more. Okay, I have two options here. I can either go across an entire ocean to get my jungle wood, or I can get bone meal and wait impatiently for this to grow. I think we all know that I ain't waiting, so we'll put on this VHS overlay for the funsies. You know, need something new every now and then. There's this kind of horror vibe to it. I kind of like it even though I lack depth perception now. So where's the frickin' jungle? Closest jungle I think is there. But I'm not actually sure. Does make a... Wait, hold on. Oh, for a second I thought it was showing the actual date on it. It also shows like the little... Hold on, let me put in F1. Yeah, you can see all the stuff here. It shows 25/12/1998 recording. And then there's like the little time since the shader was enabled. I like that. Has that kind of charm to it. Also, there's also Spooklementary, which doesn't allow me to see. There's Cursed Fog, which is another kind of stack / VHS kind of filter. Anyways, delete this. Ruined Portal, Pale Creek, Pale Garden, Goats. So our actual destination is... There you go. Get the good shaders on. The shaders that actually, you know, make the game look very pretty. We're going to expose Lush Cave. Excuse me. I could reuse a lot of the footage from these streams for the sake of dang, I lost my train of thought. This just keeps happening. I say the first half of a sentence and I forget what I'm gonna say for the second, and then if I don't react to the first sentence I forget what I say for the first sentence as well, so I can't complete the second sentence. It sucks. Also, hello, Ocean Monument. Exposed Lush Cave. Hello, Mushroom Island. I didn't know you were this thick. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, that's a massive Mushroom Island. I don't think I've ever fully kind of explored around. I should. Totally should. This place might be cool. I mean, it's got the bushes with the fireflies. Well, I'm gonna get my torch in my offhand, so my shaders do all the fancy work. But yeah, really big place. Very cool. I know I already have my starter base set up on the main island, but you know what? We can colonize this place, I guess. Get some foreign unpaid work, otherwise known as villager slavery. Yep, maybe. Maybe that, or we can just get the villagers here and have them as, you know, villagers instead of slaves. Zoom it, Lush Cave. Lush Cave. Big old cave over here. There you go. There's a lot of good places I could build a base. But also, I don't know what base I want to build. Ugh. All I gotta say is just the tyranny of choice. Hello, Andarian. Can you come close enough so I may slash you? Yes, you get over here. Hey, they dropped a potato. Whoa. Pretty sure I didn't have potatoes before. Embornate. You know, maybe I should come back when it isn't the dead of night. I think that might be better. Yeah, that's definitely a better choice. I came all this way, so I'm not gonna let it all be for nothing. Come on, climb the vines, climb the vines. Damn it. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me! No. Ow. Jerk. I hate skeletons. I don't care if it's friggin' Slander. All skeletons are the worst. Especially the white ones. Black ones are fine. I don't mind the black skeletons. Actually, wait, why am I voting here? I'm streaming. I have a limited times table. I've gotta... I usually don't like teleporting to my destinations, but... I mean, I'm live streaming. All y'all only have so much time in a day. What the fuck? Why aren't y'all dying already? It's sunlight out. There's sun. Just die already. Hey, another potato. Now that I think about it, these jungles can actually be quite dangerous because the mobs don't burn during the day. Sass. There we go. Have to build the tree to get up to hit the tree. Man, I forget how gorgeous Minecraft can be. Even with shaders off, really. Come on, break, 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 break. I randomly have Silly Billy in my head, which... I don't want Silly Billy in my head. He would do bad things. He's too silly. And his name is Billy. That's why he's Silly Billy. This is a genuine question. Why the hell would someone compose such a beautiful masterpiece and then name it goddamn Silly Billy of all things? I swear, most FNF fans are clinically insane. They're just not admitted into any asylums yet. Anyways, I kind of want more of this pinkish beige wood. Not the cock kind, mind you, this kind. Although I don't mind cock. They're very tasty. I don't really want to... I was about to say something, but I don't want to talk about it, so... It's not related to this channel, it's more about the fricking, the whole censorship thing. Man, I don't want to deal with that stuff. This is supposed to be a chill channel. I don't want to get... All I'm saying is that it's a conspiracy. We all know. We're all just not saying it. It's incredibly obvious. They're barely trying to hide it. Anyway, so we'll have some stair action here, followed by full blocks, followed by get some slab action in here. We'll get some slabs, followed by crap. No, that's fine. You can salvage this. Followed by another set of stairs, followed up with more slab. There we go. And then we just break some of this and replace them with full blocks. Yeah, this is looking nice, and all I have to do is just strip some of the wood down. Yeah. Shit, sorry. Anyways, that looks very pretty. So pretty. So keep the bones. Yeah. I might need to raise the water level on this by 1, or... Yeah, either raise the water level by 1, or lower the level of this by 1 to make way for the slabs. I'll probably raise the water level, because that's what the original design called for. Let me just... Yayo! While we've done some basic preparation on this, I think I'll come back to this later. In the meantime, I want to build a new structure. Probably starting with like a museum or a library. Actually, no, why not both? We can make something nice. I think I'll not sure what material I'll start with, but I'll start with jungle wood because it is plentiful. I'll probably find okay, so I think I'll section everything off a little bit. So hold on. Game mode spectator. Gonna enter spectator mode so you can get a full shot of the island. Like so. Shaders off. Go like this. And then we'll take a full screenshot of that and then put that through an art program. Where is, yes, Fire Alpaca 64. Ignore that. That was for a bet. Anyways, file, open. Actually, no. Why don't I just new via clipboard? There we go. So now we can get to work here. This is our island, of course. So now you need to separate this off into various sort of districts, if you will. So this, actually not on the image directly. Let's make a layer. Man, I suck at drawing. So we'll first start with roughly this area right around here, which is ag. We'll make the text. Make the text black. Agriculture. District. So we have our agriculture district, which will take up the majority of the land because we need a lot of farming. We're probably gonna build like build kind of a barn right there, if you will. I'll make a barn there. Maybe some like sugarcane factory. And then let's see. What color should I make it a bit of a make it a good we'll make it a good gold or so. I'd say gold's a good color. And then this area surrounding right around yeah, this area, including the campfire. That'll be the resort. That's the resort district. And then we need to make actually I think I might want to adjust the lines. The agricultural district. Make it from this, because to put it simply, I think the agriculture district is overextending a little bit. Instead of that, oopsies, we can have it go. Let's do not just what's the brush size for this again? I forget. We'll continue using 7. So yeah, make it like that. There you go. There you go. So then we'll get something nice, nice and cozy. We'll get a nice chocolate color here. It's hard to make brown until you realize that brown is just dark orange. Took me a long time to realize that, but it especially helps. So now this district right here is gonna be sort of our historical district housing. So historical district over here. This, and then historical district. Good, that'll be for our history. And then I'd say, right around here, I feel like some industry would do us good. Actually, no, hold on. I want to rewrite the line of historical districts. Right around there. Because we do not need that. We do not need that sugar. I do want to put that little pond in the historical district, though, so we'll just slightly overextend like this. That's good, and then cut through the bean plant. It's, you know, I think the line I had before was good enough. Actually, do we need the resort that big? Probably not. There's a lot of ways we can draw the lines, but this is just kind of just going to be a general suggestion. Don't have to completely abide by this. There we go. So now we're going monochrome right around, I'll say right around there. That's good. We'll draw the circle. This will be the industrial district. District. So we have the resorts, agriculture, historical, and industrial districts. What about over here is the question. I want to make sort of a good well, we have the... No, we should change that from historical to housing. Housing. So yes, we'll have our housing district over here. It's probably only gonna be like 1 or 2 houses in actuality, but oh well. So you have housing districts. There's this small stretch of land right around here, which isn't really anything. I'll just leave that open. Like maybe there could just be like a central path there, who knows. And then over, yeah, right around there, I want to say. I'm not sure what to do over here. Could be something quite neat, but I haven't decided yet. Because every area has a general purpose that can be gleaned from what's already there. But this part of the island is just kind of dead useless. I might build a museum around there. probably. Maybe change some of the grass out for sand. Sorry, change some of the sand right around here to grass. Because I don't want to really build my museum on sand, because that just feels indecent. And then from here, this can be... I don't know, we can... What color should I use for this? I guess like a... I guess like kind of a softer blue, yeah. I like this one. This blue's nice. So right around like there. Fix the seam of that. There we go. So this'll be history slash what word should I use for this? I want it to be like history slash government. District. There you go, and then this one, we can have an entire like white line right around through here, around the agriculture district, and then we can just have unclaimed. There you go. I'd say this is a good set of guidelines we can go off of. And then either agriculture or resort could fill in. Yeah, any of the categories can just fill in the unclaimed land as they'd like. So then we can save this. There we go. So we'll be using this image as a general guide to how we want our island to be. We just self over water, node survival. We looking good. Holy crap, I forgot how many enchants I had in here. Holy brother. So anyways, we have loyalty and unbreaking. Put the trident in there. So now that we have a sense of where everything needs to be, we can start kind of building around. Sorry. So about that, now that we know that this is historical, we can start building our museum. I'm not sure exactly where to start with it though. I know I want it to be a circle, but I'm not sure how big a circle, so we're moving to the creative world. But here we are, welcome to the creative version. Hold on. You. Be free! Anyways. Let's see here. Break those. And the strings attached. I think I can move the animals from over there to over there to give some space. Actually, I can... Hold on, give me a sec. Let me just put the gibberish image that I just made. Nope, that's the wrong image. That's the wrong image, though it's undeniably related to what we're trying to do. Crap, what folder did it get saved in? I swear to God, if it ended up in VTuber assets, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. Nope, seems normal to me. Where did it go? And I named it gibberish as well, which makes it even harder to find. Let me just, Oh, it's right there. That's fine, I can just... Now that I know where it is... Desktop... Why won't it show on my desktop? Am I just stupid? Like, tell me, am I stupid or is that just... Or is that just not in there? Is this a glitch? Huh? Oh, it's right there. Silly slash very, very stupid me. Actually, let me refine the image for streaming use. Yes, shut up. I know. Open. Here it is. We're just gonna have... There we go. We'll also have that. New via clipboard. Save as. Thingy. Intentionally misspelled. Trust. 24-bit PNG. Remove that. Go in here. Get this. Thingy. Like that. There we go. Now you can see what we're trying to do here. There we go. Y'all can see that, right? Let me go. Let me go into... Take a look. Oh, whoops. Nope, nope, nope. That looks about good. Again, apologies for the really long delay. I just wanted y'all to see... wanted y'all to see the idea, the concept. So right around there, let's try and build a circle. How big a circle? I don't know, enough for a decent museum. So let me find my circle generator. Yeah, move. Nope. Let's see here. Minecraft circle generator. Something... How about 40? 40 seems roughly about good to me. I can work with that. 40... So we need to... like that. You know, I think making it 41 would be better, because then it'd be even. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, why am I doing it from the center when I can just follow instruction? Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then repeat the process based off of that alone. Yeah, I'd say that's good. That's a good size. Could even be bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll use some mangrove wood. Represent the centers. So like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That looks to be centered. So now if I just get the aerial view again. Ooh, it's gonna be over the water a bit. But still. Hey, sorry, OBS crash. OBS was being a bitch, but I fixed it, I whipped it into submission. You know, that's how we solve all problems in life, at least for me. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I get an aerial view of this. Hell, goddamn yeah. Let's go, chat. We did it. We did it. We've truly made peak here today. Now I just gotta record the exact coordinates of where to start building the circle. 8, -20. Oh no, not again. No, not again! No! No, stop it! God damn it, why? Why does it do this? -820. Sorry, no. Please don't screw up. Please don't, please, Verizon, I beg of you. Please, I beg of you. Quit throttling my fucking connection. Honestly, throttling the connection is always the worst It's always the worst thing, because there ain't nothing you can do about it and watch your friggin' frames drop for literally no reason. The goddamn worst. I just gotta find a way to get around Verizon completely, because this shit sucks. Please, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Yep, we've already lost 15% of the stream. It makes me angry beyond reason, even though it's literally just zeros and ones being sent over the internet. Actually, I feel better now that I phrased it in a way where it sounds as stupid as it is. Yes, I know. Oh. I think... What just happened? Hold up. Well, there's one method that always works. It's you turn it off, and then you turn it back on again. There you go. Anyways, I think that might have done. That might have done a little bit. I don't know why it keeps dropping the connection, but if I had to guess, it's either my ISP, Internet Service Provider, just being a meanie big bitchy and deciding to throttle my connection to save money on their end, which, that sucks. No, you're pretty much always on crappy Wi-Fi. That's not it, because it says bad things are happening on my end as well. So it's probably, I mean, it probably plays a factor, because but no, it's not streaming directly to you, it's streaming to the YouTube servers, and the YouTube servers are goddamn sobbing. Most internet ones do, but like, I hope I don't get sued for like misinformation and my internet's actually just working fine and I'm the idiot here. Well, honestly, no, I'd rather blame the company that gives me this connection in the first place, because their connection is shit. And it's supposed to be 5G as well. Ridiculous. This sucks. I like saying redonkulous. It's funny. The thing is, repeatedly rebooting this stream isn't exactly hurting me all that much. It's just... Check your speakers. My mic is working fine, I think. I'll quickly do a mic check. Give me a sec. Excuse me for a moment. Let's see here. Voice and video. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Microphone check. I think it's working fine. Oh, it's the lag? No, it says it's fine. Wait, hold on. What? More than one. Huh? What does it say is wrong? More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send the primary ingest. Oh! Let's take a look at the errors here. Error. More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to a primary ingestion URL and one stream to the backup URL. I don't know what that means at all, but I think YouTube just got a little confused there. I think that's all that was. The funny part is that every time I reboot the stream, when the streamer's reconnected, it counts as a separate viewer. So if I wanted to just get more views, I could just continue rebooting the stream, but that would just kind of be both stupid and evil. Like, ain't no way I'm gonna do that in good faith ever. But still, you could do it in theory. In theory. That's just a theory. A game theory. No, it says it's fixed. It says it fixed. Like, stream is healthy. I'll actually look at my I'll actually look at the rest of my stream stats. The stats for nerds. Where is... That's if I can freaking find them, because I don't know. Oh, okay. I missed that part. Yeah, that's fine. Like, whatever you'd like. For me, I think the reason for the issue on my end is primarily just because I keep trying to stream through my VPN because it auto-connects. Which can kind of be the worst. Oh, let me just resource packs. What if I move that out? Does that make it so the icons are visible, or? Okay, it's either one or another. It's either one or the other. For me, I prefer the I'll go with the icons for now, because I think the icons look very nice. And I'm thinking of building this museum primarily out of... Well, first I gotta set up proper color palette, so we'll have our pale oak. We'll have log and plank. Pale oak is gonna be like our wood type for this build, followed by, I think I'll add some quartz, maybe some blackstone. Want to go for a really kind of monochrome build over here because I really like how monochrome looks just in general. Ooh, hold on, new animation? Like just now? Well, let me go through my 7 billion YouTube tabs. Sometimes I'm concerned by what I watch sometimes. Like the last 3 videos I have in my freaking browser is a comfort VTuber video, quote, what to do on a bad mental health day, which I'm just saving in my back pocket. Twitch chat plays D&D and breaks my campaign, and then just your channel open on the main page. Maka tries coffee.
Moichiro, can you drink this? No, I'll buy you V-Bucks. Excellent. Now, how do you feel? Like I just drank sewage. Fascinating. The Westerners seem to call it coffee. Coffee? You spelled it wrong.
Drank sewage. That's so accurate.
All day. Apparently, to them, it's some sort of miracle drug. Well, it tastes like shit and it feels like.
Oh.
You good? I'm back. What? Well, when did you leave?
My God, that's so accurate.
This can't be Muzan's head. I kept hat. It pimps. You killed Muzan Kibutsuji? Stupid easy. Walk through garden for 8 minutes in slow-mo. Unscrewed head like bottle cap. Okay, Moichiro.
Oh my God.
Down, so I'm back. I was just looking at you. Took too long. Another head. Who is this? Adolf Hilner. That's supposed to be his name? Maybe German language boring to learn in 1 second. Doesn't look like
boring to learn in 1 second.
Wilby, I saw time. You
Wilby, I saw
time? Yes, keep up. Another head. Where do you keep coming from, Akaza? Pre-killed him. Rengoku's alive now. Hi. Oh my God. I'm as confused as you are.
Oh my God.
Stupid easy. Want me to do your sister too? Too slow. Done. Hello. This is happening too fast. Or you're too slow. Way too slow. Very too slow. Incredibly too slow. So
it's just the average coffee addict experience. For real. Honestly, as someone who actually unironically drinks coffee now, That is shockingly accurate. I like it because it feels very accurate. You really get the zoomies. Like, there is a reason why I drink coffee or some other caffeinated beverage before every stream. It's so that way I have the proper energy to just keep talking and talking the entire time, because that's functionally what streaming is. So yeah, we get pale oak. I'm not sure if I should add some like red tint in here with maybe some red wool and mangrove. We'll just stick with our base monochrome color palette and then work our way up from there, with just kind of whatever looks good next to it. Because black, white, and red just seem to really work well together, but only if red's like an accent color. Because just black and red with white accents does not look as good, because it's just too... It's too edgy, I want to say. Now, if only I can remember where I put my freaking quartz. Let's see, where... Stones, probably not diorite, probably not wool, oh, you came up with that whilst trying to speak. So true. Let's see here, oh, there's my quartz. I was starting to get slightly upset there. Sorry for, like, the massive voice crack. Hold on, I need to cough. Yeah, if my voice ever, like, cracks or has strain on it, it's usually just as a direct result of needing to cough, but I need to mute my mic first and finish my sentence so that way it isn't awkward. Anyways, let's head to the Nether, because I need some blackstone. I need other such materials. Okay, I need to disable my shaders. I can't see for shit down here. There we go. The Nether does look kind of gorgeous with shaders, but the issue with it is that you can't see anything because the Nether is just naturally dark. That's how it is. Right here, do. I've also kind of just been sort of realizing that I've only streamed Minecraft and Risk of Rain 2 for like almost the past 2 months now. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it's just because both of those games are very comfortable and easy to stream without much interference. Eventually I will continue the playthroughs for Fruit Bus Astroneer, but like, I have my reasons for just not touching them in a while. The main two being, Fruit Bus takes a lot of energy to stream, because the whole running gag with that one is I just turn the game into Formula 1 rather than, you know, Fruit Bus, so I have to... It just feels like either a lot of acting or a lot of grinding with the ingredients and such. And for Astroneer, it's just too grindy. And also I need you with me, usually, when I stream it. Well, not that I need you, it's just that's better if you're there. Either way, it's still... Like, for me, it's just more convenient to just straight up. Like, to put it simply, it's easier to go through just clicking the thing on my Steam page to go into it rather than do all the scheduling and then making sure the VC works. We'll probably get back to it eventually. I want to say we'll do another episode of Astroneer, maybe 2, before the end of the year. And then after, you know, not to plan ahead too much, but probably after the end of the year, I'm probably just gonna take like a break for maybe a few weeks, a month. Cause yeah. To put it simply, I put stream at least twice a week as like my New Year's resolution. So I've been doing this nonstop for the entire year almost. So I'll probably need a break. Like, not that I need a break now, I'm fine. I'm just gonna call it now. I will probably collapse. At least by the time the year ends. Anyways, we're going for this real... I think this looks nice. Could use a little more kind of different material. Just gotta throw some of this stuff out that I'm not using. Can't think of much other blocks to use for this block palette, but also just using this would be incredibly boring. Yeah, I should probably show you the blueprint, huh? I made this blueprint like really early on because I knew I wanted to make a museum eventually. This is roughly the idea I had in mind for how the museum would look. At least from like the inside. I don't really know why I was on when I was making this, because this looks like shit, but I see the vision. See the general idea, and I think I can work with that. Yes, circle. I don't build too much on my Forever World, but if you've seen any of my previous builds on a bunch of SMPs that no longer exist due to various controversies, there was using circles a lot is like prevalent in my building style. Like nearly every one of my major structures is just one really big circle, usually with a bunch of smaller circles surrounding it, like a bunch of chambers. So we have this, and that. Yeah, I guess I can use variants of all of these blocks. Let me see if I can find some, like, some red dye, because if I can get some red... I have 2 poppies. This is all the red dye we have. It's, yeah, get some red sheep in here, that ought to do it. You know, I should probably make, like, an automatic sheep farm. I'll probably put that in the, yeah, this map right here in the corner. Let me just enlarge this. This is the idea I have for how we're gonna renovate the island. I'm probably gonna put the wool farm somewhere in the industrial district, which is over there. Because there's a lot of empty space here for farms and such. Museum's going in history/government districts because it's gonna be a multi-purpose building for a bunch of other stuff. Hold on, wait. I forgot that birch forest is still burning. It's still burning, okay. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Because I honestly think the birch kind of deserves it. Birch is probably the worst wood type. Except for if you're using cherry. I forgot to downsize the map. Dang it, accidentally. Unless you're using cherry wood, which is the only exception to how bad birch is, then like what are you doing at that point? I think I need like a good gray, like an in-between, like like andesite. Andesite could be good, and it still uses the same quartz material, which makes it more convenient. Yeah, same quartz material, that makes it more convenient to use. I think I can work with that. You saw nothing. Yeah, probably. Let's get one block of polished andesite to put into the color palette. And then from there, I think like a thing of red wool. And that'll finish our color palette. Using this palette, we'll use that as like the sort of baseline for... Ooh, wait, don't I already have... I won't miss this. At least not much. Now we put red carpet there. So I'll just move these chickens into a containment on the side, or... Actually, you know what? I'll expand, I'll slaughter them all. There we go. And then I'll just stuff all of the eggs into this armadillo enclosure. So that way we can still preserve the species. The whole reason I got the chicken farm was just for eggs, so I can bake. Oh yeah, speaking of, I actually made pancakes this morning for like breakfast. Like they were freaking godly pancakes, you know, like it was the good shit, the good shit. Like, I'm incredibly proud of my pancakes, because, like, I just made them using basic pancake batter, water, and, like, cinnamon, of course. Because, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with pancakes made with the base pancake batter, but they're just... I mean, at that point, you could just be eating bread. There'd practically be no difference. But yeah, cinnamon pancakes... absolute godly, makes me want to cook more. It's one of the most motivational things I've had in quite a long time. So what I'm thinking for a floor plan, right? I'll deconstruct that later fully. Central corridor, right here, big door. Central kind of chamber, branches off into two separate wings on the left and the right. You just get some material for the general 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could make this... I could make it a 3... Yeah, 3 wide piston door. I like the idea. We'll make a piston door for the entrance. Yeah, piston door for the entrance. Probably flatten this out. Maybe. Yeah, flatten the area out. Be using jungle wood. Jungle wood outlines the walls. And then your pale wood will represent the there. This is the absolute center of the build. So we go roughly to, I want to say here, and then we'll branch out from the center for like a 9 wide circle, if I can find it. No, bigger than 9. Let's say, I don't know, let's give it like 13, 15, 17. How big would 19 wide be? Hold on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good, that's good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I'll just quickly 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, did I build this wrong? So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I might have miscalculated somewhere, but I'm not sure where. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I just made this slightly. Yeah, just move it one. Just move it a little bit. Yeah. Here. Perfect. So then we have 1, 2, 3. Done. One, 2, 3. Hold on, wait. Did I botch that? No, I think I got that right. Oh, wait, I need to move the task board. Yeah, I'll move the task board elsewhere once we're done here. Wait, no, this isn't even. It isn't even. No, 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 no. Here, boom, boom. There you go. This, and that. Yeah, that's starting to look better. And then from there we can just split this into 2 chambers. Get torch there. Boo, boo. And then boop. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Like this, we have 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. There you go, that's our circle. Circle is good. The circle is love, and the circle is life. I'll dig down here so we can see that the circle goes here without it interrupting anything. Should probably flatten this out when it comes time to start building. Because, like, a big architectural tip is to just kind of flow with the natural landscape already there, and it usually looks better rather than fighting against it, but seeing as this is a big freaking structure that kind of just doesn't care about the landscape around it, Anyways, break through it all, and don't look down, you will be there. Oh shit. Cause fire in you never dies. It comes around to light the flame. They'll know your name, burn into their memories. I can't fucking sing. Yeah, flatten out this one really weird part that's like taller than the rest. We gotta go for equality. Go right here. Oop. Yeah, flat floor, easier to design. Here, almost done. Just because there's a gap right here doesn't mean that there's not a wall. It's just that I want to separate it between the circles so I can see where the wall ends and the circle begins. It's all circles. Circles all the way down. Here, boop, 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 boop. And then, because the floor lower, this is no longer in the floor, so go put that back. Because we actually have the extra. If we have the extra resources, we can. Here we go. Actually, why was I doing that? I'm supposed to fill these in the floor. There we go. there. Oh hey, my YouTube error. No more. Yay. Fill this up. Got plenty of sand from that terraforming, so this isn't too bad. And I use the worm terraforming carefully, because thank God this isn't landscaping. Because damn it. Didn't have my replay buffer. Couldn't disabled my replay buffer every time I have to re-enable the stream. Here we go. This floor is sand. Do there we go. Equalized floor. The floor looks equal. There we go. This is a good good baseline for us to build upon. You just here. Boom. Boom. Here we go. We've got our walls in place. Perfection. I'm worried about the lag, but actually, you know what? It ain't so bad. Ain't as bad as I thought, at least. So yeah, redstone door, definitely. Like probably maybe 2 blocks in, makes the door. What should I use to signal redstone? I'll probably use wool to signal redstone because that's the material that a lot of people use to make their redstone circuits. Why? I don't know. Actually, not there yet. I'll just leave that alone and just rely on my top-notch brain to handle that for me. I'm not sure what I should do for tile flooring, or if I should split this up into like multiple exhibits. I could split this up into 3 different wings. If I could split this roughly into thirds. But truth be told, I suck at making ratios. I really do. Trying to think of ways to do this. I know that, you see, this is tricky to split into 3 parts because the bottom part is taken up by the, it's taken up / split in half by the corridor on the way in, so gotta deal with it another way. Survival. Hope I don't die of fall, damn it. Oh my god, I forgot I had instant respawn on, so when I just die, it's just it's like suddenly cut screams. Man, that's good. I like that. I like that. That looks nice. So yeah, I'm thinking like a really like a tall kind of antechamber. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, make it look really tall, very nice with a dome on top. Yeah, dome can start. Roof goes up to there, but the dome will. Isn't making a dome literally just making circles that just get progressively smaller on top of one another on the same base? Or am I just like... Eh. How how tall do I want the walls for these? I think maybe around that tall, so that way... And there can be multiple floors to it, but I want there to be like, oh, this could be a multi-floor thing. Yeah, you have a central room roughly this tall that'll be open, pretty much, right? I think, yeah, 4 tall is the way to go. Yeah, we have our 4-block tall walls all around. And the 4th block will be the full circle to account for doors. Running out of material a little bit. But that's okay. Right here. One and 2. Do do ba do 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bam 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 ba dum ba dum bam bam bam. There we go. So we have our open floor right there. They're kind of just messing around with the idea. Because the next floor can be... Yeah, the next floor can be slightly higher. Like, I'm thinking like an 8-block tall building total. With, I don't know, maybe like a big dome on the top. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. So we have so now we'll have like these kind of balcony-ish areas. Like I want to say 3 to 4 blocks out from the original. So it still gives plenty of air and area to move. And I think you can get up to second floor from a spiral staircase set around the middle. I really liking how the structure is turning out so far, even though it's still really only in the drafting phase. Maybe get some signs in here, you know? Hold on, let me move the task. Now's a good time as any to move the task board, so we're doing that. Let's see here. Finish exploring the ocean's perimeter. We done that, okay. Study and learn element theory. Study element theory. Study element theory. There we go. Build a mansion or castle made purely out of dirt. Build a mansion or castle made purely of dirt. We are building a museum, so we don't need that. Search for stronghold. Record lore of ancient builders. Find the stronghold. Dig an entire chunk. Lights, landscaping. So we have dig an entire chunk, light landscaping. What else? Go with that. Record lore of ancient builders. Replace the epic sword. For the lore of the ancient builders. Find a replacement for the epic sword. There we go. Now you can destroy the task board. So yeah, we're just gonna have it's all circles. Like I said, I mentioned this at the start of building. Circles all the way down. So yeah, well, I'm thinking museum on the first floor, library soon after. We'll add some library elements in eventually. But yeah, I suppose I did enough work for today. I did a bunch of drafting. I helped set up a little more of the resort area, so that'll be it for today. I'll probably work on this a little off camera. I don't know. And then that'll be it. This museum is gonna look really friggin' epic when I'm done with it. Probably. Maybe I should have built this underground? No, I need to build it here because a lot of reasons. Anyways, I'll see y'all later, stream. Goodbye.